Okay, so this weekend will mark the first Sunday of November, and that means it's almost time to fall back. The clocks will go back 1 hour Sunday morning, and here to break down how to make sure you are ready for the change is Andrew Holmes. He is with Sleep Efficiency. Good morning to you, Andrew.
Good morning.
Good morning. We already noticed this shift in daylight where it's getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And then we've got the shift now in time change where we fall back. Okay, so what immediate effects does it have on the body when that happens and we set the clocks back 1 hour?
Yeah, this is twice per year. We're going back to standard time. And to kind of break down the science for you just quickly here, when we take an hour and we give it back these two particular times per year, there's a desynchronization that occurs with our sleep-wake cycle. Our sleep-wake cycle is governed by our circadian rhythms. It allows us to feel sleepy when we should and awake when we should. Our circadian rhythms are governed by something called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or the SCN. It's kind of referred to as our mother clock or our biological clock. And the SCN is directly impacted by sunlight. So when we say get out and expose yourself to light in the morning, it's because light enters the eye via the retina and activates a variety of different systems. So when this hour is taken away and given back, it causes a desynchronization in a variety of different systems, but the one we feel the most and easily is our sleep.
Okay, and can we talk about how our sleep quality is affected? Because it seems like there's a shift in time, so there's a shift in the body. What are we feeling here for many people?
I think the real challenge is it'll be the days and maybe the first 24 hours after we change the clock. So that happens at 2 o'clock in the morning on Sunday. And the biggest challenge, I feel, will be trying to fall asleep that night. We always practice best sleep hygiene techniques, going to bed at the same time and getting up at the same time. And now when that's disrupted, we're going to have a hard time falling asleep on the Sunday evening. And of course, you're going to feel those residual effects. So, a quick tip would be, not to have any caffeine throughout the course of the day, because the real challenge will be actually trying to fall asleep at nighttime. Again, we should say maybe not throughout the course of the day, but after lunch.
Okay, there is a federal MP who wants to do away with the time change. How are you feeling about that?
I think we should. I think there's a call in the medical community. There has been right now. It's fairly unanimous that we need to abolish it altogether. This particular time of the year where we gain an hour, it's not such a big deal from the health complications.
Okay.
When we lose an hour, we're actually hitting a bunch of different systems, and they've seen a spike in medical errors. When we take away that hour, we see an increase in heart attack and stroke because of all these different systems. There's spikes in blood pressure. So the medical community at large has basically said it should be abolished altogether, and we need to kind of return back to standard time.
Okay, how can we ensure a smooth transition to standard time?
It needs to be unanimous across the board, right? They introduced the Sunshine Act in 2022, I believe, but all kind of provinces have to be on board within Canada. It definitely obviously impacts trade across the borders, so it needs to be unanimous. I think it's time that we need to move there, but there's a lot of stakeholders in place. I'm just a sleep guy here, so I don't control those types of things, but sleep is such a massive impact on our physical, mental, and emotional health, and everybody's going to feel it this upcoming weekend and maybe Monday and Tuesday. It will sort of self-rectify on its own, however.
Andrew Holmes, sleep expert, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you.